G'day everyone, Adrian and Nathaniel here from Argonaut Financial, and today I'm joined with a very special guest, Matt Arnold from Surfside Home Loans. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you.
I've invited Matt down to have a bit of a chat with me because when I met Matt, I was very impressed. He's a mortgage broker with a difference. And so tell us, Matt, what is it that makes you different from other mortgage brokers?
Yeah, definitely, Adrian. I guess one of my big differences is I'm actually committed to giving a percentage of my income to charity.
That's fantastic. Actually, it's part of a movement that I'm seeing around with purpose-based businesses now. They're embedding giving into their business. So tell us, where are you giving your money?
Yeah, great question. So the charity I've chosen to support is called Kiva. These guys are based out of the US, and they facilitate what they call microfinance loans. So these are loans generally for less than $1,000 US, and they normally go to people in third world countries who are looking to build or continue a business. So for example, that business may be agriculture, so livestock or crops, or it could be a business itself. I've made a couple of loans to, for example, people in the Philippines looking to repair or purchase rickshaws.
That's fantastic. So it's not just a gift of money saying, here you go, try and make your life a bit better. It's actually, it sounds like it's actually empowering them to build a business. And I understand, are these loans, they have to be repaid?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so the loans themselves aren't charged any interest.
Yeah.
But the loans do need to be repaid.
Fantastic.
So when I make a loan, it's normally repaid somewhere between over 6 months to 18 months. And as that money comes back to me, I then effectively on-loan that money to somebody else.
That's great.
Yeah.
It sounds really empowering to these individuals, so then they can then be able to feed their family and make a positive contribution to their community as well.
100%.
That's awesome. So I understand that you have some other ideas and thoughts around the benefits of giving. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, definitely. So I really see giving as extremely beneficial for yourself on a personal level. And I see that for two reasons. The first one is I really do believe it changes the way you actually see money. Quite often, we can sort of look at our paycheck and look at the end of the week and see them as being a gap. When you actually start to give, you start to sort of look at your paycheck and go, I've got enough of my paycheck, I can actually afford to give some of it away. And it doesn't happen overnight, but sort of over a couple of weeks or a couple of months, you begin to look at your paycheck and say to yourself, if I've got enough to give away, I must be doing okay. And over time, it does sort of evolve your thinking to I'm actually doing really, really well.
Yeah, there's an internal mind shift that happens, isn't there?
Yeah, very much so.
A feeling of prosperity.
Yeah, and I think the big second mindset shift that happens is that it does what I call it stores your power. So quite often as individuals, we can look at some of the problems. So whether you look at third world poverty or deforestation, and we sort of see it as somebody else's problem to solve. So whether it's the government or whether that's big business such as Google or Amazon, it's somebody else's job to solve these issues. When you actually start giving yourself, you begin to realise just how capable you are of solving the issue.
Yes.
And it restores your personal sense of power. And I actually, for that reason, I actually think giving is one of the most empowering things that you can actually do for yourself as an individual.
Fantastic. Yeah, I understand that the UN has identified that there is over $1 trillion is required to fix the world's problems around social needs.
Yeah.
And so definitely there is a shift occurring in this area where governments can no longer afford to keep on giving to try and fix these problems. In fact, they don't have the right sort of resources or infrastructure. NGOs are struggling to keep up with the need, and so we're seeing a rise of social enterprise and purpose-based businesses to help address these needs. So well done, Matt.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you.
So tell us, what some words of advice that you've got for our listeners today?
Yeah, thank you. So my advice, guys, really is just to begin giving. It doesn't need to be big amounts. It can be as little as $5 a week. And just by taking that first initial step and giving that first $5, and once again, the cause is to a degree irrelevant. Whether you choose to focus on deforestation, whether you choose to focus on third world poverty, whether you've been touched by breast cancer, I know that something is quite close to my heart. So once you start giving, you'll begin to experience the benefits of being a giver.
Fantastic. Well done, Matt. So Matt's not only passionate about helping people to improve their relationship towards money, but also ensuring that the advisors you work with are honest and ethical. With that in mind, he has a free ebook titled The 3 Questions to Ask Your Mortgage Broker to Ensure You're Getting the Best Loan You Can. So the link to that is at the bottom of the screen here, and I really do encourage you to download this and read the ebook before you engage your next mortgage broker, just to ensure the person you're working with really does have your financial interests at their heart rather than theirs. So Matt, thank you very much for coming along today. It's really great talking to you about this. Really inspired by this.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
And thanks everyone for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.